'Tis me, 'tis I, Tradespotting. Hello, welcome to the show. There's nobody here, but that's okay. It's Tradespotting. I can do it on my own. So we've opened the chart here. You can see Tesla, this wedge, price action outside of it. Come back up, bottom there. A recovery today. Recovery with a difficult open. Bruley asked about it yesterday in relation to, where is SPY and QQQ? As we talked about at the time, this was the important level. Likely price action wouldn't get back above today. Opened up down here, moved towards it. Positive, slightly more dramatic than SPY itself, which is a negative day. Not yet closed the gap, but had not had as much of a retrace as QQQ had, breaking below its previous lows so significantly on the daily time frame, whereas SPY hadn't yet done that. Had to open down here to make that move back. Coco, where are you? Oh, there you are, behind me. Coco's behind me. Say hello, Coco. Hello, Coco. Hey, Coco, how are you doing? Coco's doing great. You'll be glad to know Coco's doing great. So then, onto the others. The others are 5% in the green today on GME and 3.5% so far on AMC. Drop down to the 4-hour time frame. Stretch out a little bit, my little muckers. Could hit the little button, but I need that in my life. Price action coming back to test what was the demand line. Now perhaps supply. You can see that it's a very low open there. AMC 14 bucks, under 15 bucks. Recovered, test the supply line here back above the golden pocket. And in that sense, you could take a 236 from the high here. Drop it down, see price action's made it above it here. Made it above it. Comes in at around 16.15, depending on how accurate you are with your Fibonacci. So that's the actual high. So there you have your, what was it, 1626. That's the area to hold by the end of the day. 1626, strong moves on AMC. See if it comes back there. GME, it had its open down at the golden pocket. Here was the circle. We drew it on at the start of yesterday's video. It's where the price action opened today. Then subsequently come back up. That guy, 25 bucks. Stay beautiful, my friend. Thank you very much. That guy can't help it. Thanks to my parents, I just can't do anything about it. I just constantly look beautiful, even with a silly scarf on, because it's so cold, because the Coco needed the door open, because he's such a yap. Thank you so much, that guy. 25 bucks. That's quite very generous. Thank you very much, sir. It's very nice to me. Thank you very much. What was I talking about? Jimmy looking smart in that scarf today. Yeah, thanks. Looking warmer, anywho. Oh, look, you can't see what I'm talking about in the fucking charts. Pardon me language. Right, did I even miss the AMC one as well then? Yeah, so we had the low open. We recovered back above the golden pocket here. Testing this demand, now supply line. We want price action to finish the day above the 236 on the retracement Fibonacci. So drew in here, you can see comes in at 1626 on a GME. Came down towards that golden pocket price action. We talked about it at the start of yesterday's video. That's where today's price opened at. Subsequently, you've come back up, put in a positive 4-hour candle, and then tested again. You know, there's various ways of drawing this supply-demand line. I would suggest that we've not done anything significant yet. The horizontal level that would be great to see us back above is 123 in the short term, 128. That would be fucking magnificent. And then you'd be aiming back up for 147. But Timmy would be left behind, and then we feel bad for Timmy. That would be terrible. Would be terrible. Negative trend still in the ascendancy. No strength to that based on the ADX. The RSI's recovered back above the center line, though. You know, you've got a swing failure like we talked about at the time. You've got price action failing at the center line, and then you have this contrarian recovery, price action back above horizontal, RSI not yet making it into any sort of bullish zone there. maybe you would adjust your orientation with how you lay out your control zones on RSI at this stage, and in that sense, maybe you're looking up. See the parabolic RSI comes at parabolic SAR comes in around 126, 128, that sort of level. So if you do get back above there, you could see a positive trend. RSI doesn't look like that's going to happen there. DMI tampoco. And there on the 4-hour time frame, Jamie, you can see there's been considerable accumulation throughout this phase. That new money coming into the market has been going long. Go double check the open interest. Has it changed then? Nope. That's the same picture. So, little bits new money and it's gone long. Interesting. So, still doesn't change the fact it hasn't managed. I mean, it's like adds context, doesn't it? Like you haven't managed to break the horizontal yet. So that's the 4 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. There's that RSI pushing above the center line, capturing previous trends. That's positive. You've got strength there coming through in the DI positive and a good move between these two. Like to see it. Nothing with the ADX yet. Distribution on the 1 hour time frame. This is a negative trend. That's not been broken horizontals, nor have we seen any sign of it being broken here, really. Balloon gunk, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? So price action doing well. Okay, messages on Twitter and people are like asking me like, "Oh, what's happening? I need to understand what's happening." It's like I stream on YouTube, and that so like they could watch my show, but they would claim to. But then here I am doing a show right now, and they're sending me text. So it's like I know that's like, you know. Whoever comes back my way with the hours, hundreds and hundreds of hours, you know, what is it? Is it in your best interest at any cost to avoid visiting Unreasonable Land? Don't go there, don't go there, don't go there, don't go unreasonable.shop, don't go Unreasonable Land, don't engage. The only way to deal with it is not to engage. 180 end of day. Mag, you're going crazy trying to get... How? That's not you, BMJ. It's other people. I love seeing your charts. You're not asking me questions on the show like, huh? And you're also there in the chat box. 180 is a lot to ask, Mag. It's very much so. Do not engage. Exactly. Do not engage. BMG, that's no problem. I'm not talking about you, brother. And I'm not speaking about anyone that you would name, anyone would recognize. I'll be happily answer everyone's questions. That's not the point. I enjoy interacting with people. That's not the question. And a great example of it is like most of you guys who's like BMJ for yourself and everyone's name that's in chat box there. Happily speak to you. But it's not used. It's the people like, oh, I watch your show every day, mate. What's happening with? And ask me a random ticker thing. And that's like, I'm online at the minute. You don't watch my show every day, you big fibber. Go spell have a look, spirit agreed. Yes, Mag's agreed. Mag knows they're asking for a lot. That's the way she likes it. He likes it. I don't know. What is it? What's the Mag? Is it a boy's name? Is it a girl? Who knows? Who knows? Mons Meg is the name of a cannon here in Edinburgh. So, you know, I mean, a cannon like an actual big boom kind of thing. So it could be anything, right? Might not even be a person. Could be a robot. Always do. Always do. What are we saying? What are we talking about? So price action on a 1 hour time frame. There was a little bit of distribution there. Yeah, but like, so what, right? Top of this, double top, right? That's not all that unpredictable. This mostly accentuated. Their buying picked up at that particular point, but not significantly. Shut up, printer. Just shut up, printer. Stop that. Not supposed to speak to me. Here's that potential cross coming through in the 30 minutes, and you've got your RSI pushing up towards the bullish control zone. That'd be fantastic. If we don't get, you know, so severe a reaction and rejection that the RSI itself now falls below the center line in the 30 minutes, I'm positive about that. You know, that's like quite sustained. This is not unhealthy yet, right? It's actually not bad, right? It's actually not bad. When's this 30-minute close? Where's my countdown? 3 minutes, 31 seconds. Hey, I mean, that's quite good. And then you got this positive cross. If we got a nice turn up on the DI minus, ADX, pardon me. That's a positive cross. That's a positive. It's a positive cross. And where's your 200? Wow, they're a bit flipping hard to see, aren't they? Hello? Thanks. Sorry, chat. It's just sometimes it's So sometimes the stupid thing won't do what it's told. Turn up for Moas. Oh, that's a turn up for the Moas. Can the cross be more positive? Yeah, the ADX could be pointing upwards. This cross. Yeah. Yeah, the ADX could be pointing upwards to be crossing at a higher level. It could have already happened. And already happened. Slightly mad. Yeah, so you've got that. I mean, you also this. You're talking about this cross. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be. It happened as prices were going through the 200. That's good. It happened on the 30-minute. That's good. Usually good enough for a 1.5 risk reward. When I say usually, I mean in the region of 65 to 80%, depending on what qualifiers you'd be using. And then, what's up, yo? And then, what? Yes, you're above the 200. That's great. You're below the center line. That's good. You've got the right. Well, everything's right there. You've got the right inflection here. Histogram looks good. You've got the 50 period above the 200 when it's happening. So you've got all of those things. But this cross hasn't yet both gone through the center line here, with a very positive orientation and divergence between the signal and MACD line. That'd be like two better things. Both of them would be nice. And Tambien, it could be happening while price action. Well, little 4 hours got us 50 above the 200, and you have now tested that cross, and it's been successful, so that's good. 4 hour time frame, below the 50 and below the 200. So I mean, you know, these are the things that put like a dink on it, like a little bit of a, like Sir Luke says, you're asking a lot. That like part of that might be, you know, pointing out that you're then asking it to go back above 126, which is the 50 simple period moving average on the 4 hour time frame. You'd then, all that would necessitate about these negative crosses and negative signals towards momentum and the downward trend. So there's could have been a more positive cross if it depended on which one you're talking about. This one here, sure, it could have crossed up here about 39. That would have been fantastic with the ADX going with it. That would be incredible. And sure, this like could have gone on further and done more. There's 2 more things ready for it to completely give you every confirmation, and then across the turnip farms, aka time frames, as they used to be called by all the old boomers, called them time frames. Everyone knows they're called turnip farms. So lucky I clicked on YouTube now. Can you speak to what you think is going on from a macro standpoint across the broader market? Loaded? I don't know. Yo, Ryan, don't mention the war. What do I think is going on across the broader market? What do I think is going on? Well, this is the 30-minute momentum on GME, so we sort of have finished it. I mean, you can look at that in the 15 minutes and see what the end of the day might be like. Boom, 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 boom. What did we get up to here? The 200 period on 15-minute is at 121. The high for the day, 121.51. If we take this Fibonacci. Hi, Fibonacci. Hi, Jamie. What are you doing? I'm hanging out here. It's 109, 111. That sort of zone below you. This is your 236. Your golden pocket. Also, you've gone through the 236. You went to the golden pocket. You come through here and you've hit the 200 period moving average. So there's like so many reasons why that would be the top. And then the momentum on the 15 minutes. Sure, no turn up on the ADX despite that positive cross there. It weakened from 115 onwards. Everything after that point was a little bit blech. RSI kept going. You had that 2 more of those signals with the divergence between that MACD and signal line, and it's gone through the center line. But on this time frame, you're below the 200 period moving average, so you couldn't even get the trade. So that's like a way worse cross, despite the fact that you had that, because you just can't take it. And that, I mean, like, if it was a trade. Why, oh, why is my rice having such a bad day? Jen, it's having a bad day. Rice is having a bad day because lost a third of his value because right down to, where is Royce? Went right down to here. Don't lose my drawings. Where are they? Only yesterday, you drawing thieves. Drawing thieves. Drawing thieves. This one? No. This one? No. Where are they? Man, I've got a lot of charts. Where is it? I don't know where my drawings are. Hi, Mom. Jeez. My mom's dead interesting. So, speaking of her friend in Iran, talking about geopolitics there and implications for Scottish oil fields and all. It's dead interesting. The world is changing so much all of a sudden. Big news. Big news. Hi, Mom. Hi, Comer. Hi, everybody. How's everybody? Whap a distribution there. Wham. Bam. So, price action down from 107. This is the 50-minute. What am I doing? This is a much bigger drop than that. Tradespotting. Third, 22%. What's Ricey at? Like this is the way things tend to go, in sell-offs, right? So if you're holding it in Ricey, then it's like, as we've spoken about, this is holdings of RR on a different exchange because that's more convenient for them, if not, for you. So that's how it's organized. And in those times of those kind of moves, people tend to be investing in from different countries. They don't live in Britain, or they'd be buying Rolls Royce on the LSE. And so, risk happens. People change their positions and stuff like that. Assets that you hold abroad are seen to be bigger risk, whether it's an individual or an institution. So, take a slightly bigger hit than the actual underlying often. Which may be what happened with Ricey here. You can see had dropped from 122 down to around 95. We said that this, I don't know why my drawings aren't here, because they were really good and they'd showed that prices came back to what we said they would come back to. And so this is to do with the CEO announcing that he's leaving. CEO's leaving. He's been in the job 8 years. Markets tend not to like that kind of news because they're seen to be in a turnaround. But the truth of the matter is that they did. It was a big ass ship with a big fat ass, and it managed to turn it around quite well, like by selling profitable divisions that weren't really part of the long-term future of the company, holding on to very strategically important parts of their business, which certain investors wanted them to sell assets. They wanted to get them to raise money on those assets, and it wouldn't have been a sensible decision. So they didn't do that, which is positive. But that's not the point. The reason the price dropped is because the CEO left and the war, and so a large part of Rolls-Royce's turnover is still due to commercial aviation, which takes a hit when things like this happen because you don't know what the greater implications are going to be for commercial air travel. So far they've just banned planes traveling over Ukraine. They closed their airspace this morning. Britain has now announced that nobody, like the air carriers from Russia, aren't allowed into British airspace, commercial air carriers. So there'll be tit for tat there. That'll likely spread between allies. And then it gives like a negative sentiment to that side of things. So that's what it looks. But then Rolls-Royce are obviously, recently got the 30-year contract for the B-52s, the engines and that. The modular reactors, like first time I was talking about it, they got 175 million private funding. Used that to purchase nearly more than 50% of the significant patents with the modular reactors. And the only competitor they had was EDF in France, who Britain and France don't have like strategic. They don't particularly compete. So there's positive options there, and if they wanted to, Rolls-Royce would be able to conquer the modular market anyway. EDF would be have got a lot of boosts themselves from the French government. It's announced some 7 or 8 new reactors and that, and that's overall positive for uranium and probably Rolls-Royce. despite the fact it's not them in particular. So anyway, what am I talking about? The Rolls-Royce. What question about Royce? And so why did it go down? So what's happening? Yeah, the CEO, the earnings there, we were talking about yesterday, like risk off. People want to go flat across like these sort of events because you don't know what could happen. You don't necessarily expect what, like we were saying this yesterday, like you never know what can happen, and people like to go flat over earnings. No point being exposed to risk that you can't mitigate, can't control, and some things you don't know. Anything can happen, so you can't control it. So then we weren't speaking about the fact that we're going to fucking Russia, we're going to go war, but there's one, and the other one's the CEO just walking up and like, I'm off. Okay, that was another. Though I don't personally like. I don't think he was that amazing. It was mostly just that it was good that he was still in the job because for a couple of years, been pressure to try to push him out, and the British government took a stance there and seemed to be a positive sign to investors, I expect. So, what do I think about Royce? I think like it took a massive hit, didn't it? I don't know how it'll go over the next week. Well, let's do some TA on it there and see. Like you've got, we're on RR, so same rules apply. So, boom. Significantly beyond the 6 at 382 to 50% to 618 and up at the 786. So I'd probably move that horizontal just a little bit. That's confluent with this area. And then I'd say if I had enough of a retracement on that, you'd wonder if you'd got your 236 yet, which you have. You can also move that to be more confident with it. Right, so you've already got your 236 there. Drop that in. That's where price action rests at the minute. If you do recover, then I wouldn't see you necessarily get back above 127 without some sort of a test. That would be a topside target of anything that you were looking at. Most of that move's already started from 96 up to 107. The safest part and a huge percentage chunk of it's already gone. So I wouldn't trade for it from here. You're also at resistance, and dupes layers don't bet resistance. So, and this thing came down to more or less where we have lines. I just wish I had lines. I could actually see old TA. Photos coming in now from what's going on in Chernobyl. Not good news. Doesn't look good at all. Russia announced that the Russian media last week were banned from reporting from any source other than the Russian defense official outlet, who today through AFP announced that they'd hit 83 of their 83 targets in the first day of their invasion of Ukraine. That's a direct quote. So, they're quite upfront about what's going on. I would expect further escalations and further pressure on prices. I also think that, these sort of recoveries you see here, or Rolls-Royce, GME, and other things, SPY included, people tend to attach what they want to be happening to those moves, and find it very difficult to disengage completely from their own wants and desires in their thinking about things. And it's worth bearing in mind that there was a huge amount of spot sales across the market in most assets, and there was obviously a lot of people adjusting their positions. And in a world where long is short and short is long, and market makers cover their positions, you can't necessarily say from that recovery or any of those that we have happened to look at that things are positive, or even that this is a contrarian market reaction to bad news and that it might keep going and get stronger. That is not the takeaway at all at the minute. A midday show I can actually watch. What in a bing bong. Cheers, brother. Hey, Eric Stornison, thanks very much. Remember, 7 months. Whoa. Thanks. Ukraine, more Macarene, am I right? Yeah. What do you think, Tradespotting? What do I think about what? Rock Outcrop Bitcoin to 31666. Lol, in the short term. In the short term, In the shorty term, in the short. Well, what do we think is happening on the GME on the RR? Well, it got down 1 hour. I mean, it closed obviously ages ago in Britain. You've got your gap. You know, you touch that top side, the horizontal there, you come back and you've only really managed to rest on the 8 period moving average. So can't yet rule it out that it might try back up further into this gap. You can see there's levels within it. The bottom side of it's been defended already. There is this flash up at 123.5. That's the second part of the first of that move we spoke about earlier. We're going to jump in on this right now. No. I have an order in there and or somewhere around here. Wish I had my drawings up. Have a good one, Corey. My kid's asleep, so I quietly watch. Shush. Be quiet. Be quiet. Bitcoin. Bitty coin. Bitty coin came down to 34.4444444. Rocky called that amazing call there. What can I say? He's my brother. What can I say? And then Pearl, we took it in the high to the low. And we say, holy sugars. What your mother of molasses. Look at that. 236. We blew right back up through that. All the way through the 382. That piece. Bing. Testing that diagonal on 30 minutes. Shut up to me. This is horizontal. Then went through 382 at pace. That's good. Slow down to 50%. That's understandable. Oh, 35 exponential. Very simple. 200 simple. Negative slope. Negatives play. Holding the 8 and 55. So what? Right. So what? That is not good. The indicator at the bottom. Let's look at the 1 hour first. Right. Cross. Positive. From a shit area. Negative. Distribution up the wazoo. Not very positive. Positive crossing DMI and not in a very significant area. Both have a negative slope. Both have a negative slope. Negative slope on the EDX. Nothing positive there. Price action making it back above the central line RSI. And holding its own moving average rate. I'm not going to give off about that. I can't slag it off. It's not like it is inherently bad. Let's just chill out. Take things as they come. That back above its own moving average and back above the bearish control zone. Good. Positive orientation between these two. No cross, lots of distribution. Lots of distribution. Increasing negative momentum. And then a flash right across, which is like not tradable, but real gash looking. Coming in just continuation. Broke the horizontal. Came down looking left. That's not a level, Lee. Nothing in around here. Not a level. Not a level. It's good that Rocky called it for a potential move. He did got darn good range. You don't need to know if there's going to be a war or not to call the price. It's crazy, really, isn't it? We got a case of bad mud, officer. We got a bad mudder. Not on this one, we don't, but we do on all the old Rolls Royce. Indeed. Somebody needs to get down there, sort it out. Inspector, what's his name? What's the one that, what's the pillock called that, you tell me, the pillock. What's the name of the pillock? Sherlock Holmes gets his, requests to help out the police. Main show Robert. Where is a main show Robert? Russian stock market dropped 45% at one point. It did, and it's got another MOEX. The blue chips were down 38. Stock market was down 43.35 when I looked at it when I woke up. Then it was a little bit of recovery, but not really. Blue chips 38 is to say tomorrow another fucking 40%. They don't know what's going on. I can't. It's like such a costly tragedy. Don't mention the war. Don't even know what a pillock is. A pillock. A pillock. What is a pillock? It's not unlike a tube. BMJ. It's not unlike a tube. Well, but there'll be some Urban Dictionary explanation or something out there. A pillock is like a plonker with a hint of tube. I don't even know what a pillock is. That's it. Pillock. Sometimes that's how sometimes people spell it. It just came out of my head, so there must be somebody else out there spells it that way, whether it's correct or not. You know, like if you go around correcting people on how they spell pillock, you probably are a pillock. That's the way it works. I don't even know. I do know, and that's trying to read messages. It's the same one every time. BBBY is looking a little strong today. Strong, Mag. Strong, Mag. Strong. You're just saying things to get me to look at things, right? Hi, Coco. You're just saying things to get me to look at things too. I see. What's more interesting? Gold miners 3.76% down. Yeah. Interesting, that dynamic, isn't it? Where are you, BBBY? And are you anything like strong? Or is that all completely made up nonsense? Where are you at, BBBY? Oh my goodness, how does the alphabet work? Why does it only seem to work backwards alphabet? What's that all about? Anyway, why? Ha, not here anyway. That's funny, fucking with me like that. That's dead funny. It does not look strong. What are you talking about? Mags. This is a downtrend. Hello, Coco. Wow, you managed to change the balance of the chair. That was a good scratch. So I had a bullish engulfing candle on the daily time frame. That's true. That's good. It's had... what's going on there? Get out of my way. Impossible to see things. It's not crossed yet. A little bit of distribution. Negative trend still in ascendancy. RSI below the center line. Bullish engulfing, but managed to even capture the 8-period moving average. Coco's playing in the receipt paper. You're playing it, so it's not a complete waste of money. Yes, Coco. No, I don't have to be right, but I think it moves along with the Gemma. I need to freshen my language up. Fresh air is room call, because Coco. Room service. Don't even know what that is. Jimmy read that message about a number of times now. Dude, don't have it be white. You don't ask, okay? You don't have to. That's no problem. It's just interesting to anybody who has regular baths. You know, you're like getting in the bath and you're like, I wonder how much this thing's work on the old second-hand bath market. Well, I'll take my lead from the bed, bath and beyond, because they'll probably be a good indicator, right? They'll be like a canary in the coal mine. You know, don't want this bath losing value. Oh my god. That's what I think. And that's why BBY is so popular. Because everybody for Thursday, what are you talking about? So bullish engulfing candle, you're not, because it's still a negative trend. This leg of price action is a negative trend within a negative trend. So that's not changed yet. There's 2 days, not really. I mean, I'm cheating going to 2 days, but there's still distribution there. The 1 day... negative. Don't look strong yet. You had your flash there filled. Wow, Rockstar with a fuck. What's that? Just out of interest. 17.99. 13.83. Oh, I didn't look at AMC for the AMCs for the ARM surge. 1677, 2 positive candles there in 4-hour time frame. Back above the 8-period moving average too. Hi mate, how you doing? What's up, man? Yes, it's fun though. And then yeah, right. So hi, yes, I know. So totally, holy sugars. There's a lot of things on the go to look out for here. Right. So this you know this it's natural to expect price action to bounce at this horizontal. And what is this Fibonacci? Here you found us that we got to the 786, right? If you defeated the 886, I'd have not really even put too much faith in a bounce at 13, and I would have been looking down to either the extension to 1260 or the flash at 1088. That was what I would have been looking at. You had this bounce at 786, also a horizontal level. You come back beyond the golden pocket, that's positive. If you draw this, we've drawn this in, maybe I've already done the TA. There's your high, there's your low, the 236 to 1626. I remember seeing this, this must have been at the start. And golden pocket at the top of this 1850. Short-term moves, wouldn't expect to see it back above 1850 without some sort of congestion long before that. You know, double testing this area at least to 236 at 1626. That'd still be below as this current supply line, not yet changed back to demand, and shirts on 4 hour, yes, 2 positive candles touching the 8 period, not managed to make it back above to 50%. That might be where it tops out for a short period of time. What do you want me to do for you, Coco? You had your food, you had your drink, you had your time outside. What do you want? I don't know what you want, no. I don't know what you want, Coco. Whatever happened to Sophie? Sophie, whatever. I don't know whatever happened to it, Erwin. What did happen to it, Erwin? You tell me. What happened to Sophie? I don't know, was it a big deal? I never really thought it was. I get to catch you and Rocky Outcrop on the same day. Dying, Aaron. Dying, Aaron. How are you doing? I saw you earlier. Oh my goodness, now I've got cat hair in my head. 1674 AMC. What did we say? 1626, where we'd like to see it close above. That would be great. If we could see it all the way push up to golden pocket up here, 1866. Fantastic, right? But I still think it would be an oscillation within. Coco demands sacrifice. That's what it looks like. So it looks like sacrifice is tomorrow. Tomorrow sacrifice. I know Wilfric's there. I heard him sit down, but his sacrifices are happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Today is a day of peace and kindness and loving and cheering on all those sacrificed souls that went before us, that began with Dan and the most recent slaughter. We also have to officially chop off BMJ's head, like properly tomorrow, so that we'll do that. And then when I say properly, I mean properly. So the printer has died. We've covered everything everybody asked for. Absolutely everything without exception. Only talking airtime to TR. Oh my god, looks right. Well, there's a flash up here at 29. That's just fucking miles away. 1 hour time frame. Interesting. Let's look what's happening now. Not right now. Buy my girl Coco a pack of gas snacks. Thank you very much, Leslie. Where are you at, Coco? I'll get her stuff. She's got cheese and tuna ones at the minute, and I've noticed, and the chicken ones, and I've noticed that she doesn't like the tuna ones. She really doesn't like the cheese ones, and she knows there are chicken ones. So when you give her the one, she looks at you like you're an idiot. Like, A, I've wasted money, and B, I'm deaf. That's what she looks at me like. Like, she knows that they're not chicken, and I know they're not chicken, and I know what's I just know. So it's the chicken ones, properly, exactly. Thanks so much, Leslie. That's appreciated. Printer deed, so I can't see it. Printer dirty deed, because I'm not well enough organized. That's the lesson there. So this is just because it's a downtrend. This is downtrend. Doesn't look lovely. It's being quite significantly and quite obviously downtrend. For where they're similar, right? You've got bad mud all over the place, right? Bad mud. Oh, governor, this is an epidemic. That's brutal, whatever happened to that guy. He's been through the super chat. Appreciate ya. That's how you say that word. Some people like he's working it out, but actually it's like you sing it. It's a song, and that's the chorus. That's the chorus line. It's the chorus line. Ooh, it's the chorus. It goes like that. It's really good. Appreciate ya. Appreciate you right back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's great. We've had a great time. MTTR also had a brilliant time. Up 6.47% today. That is fantastic. What could you possibly want? It was trying to... What's this? What's that? What are you doing there, Tradespotting? What's this? What's that? What are you doing? Turn on Bollinger Bands, touch the ball on Bollinger Band. You tell Bull 8 period moving average, you get back up to center baseline the Bollinger Band. That we've inside the bad murder, then we'll be back inside the animals. You gotta get inside the animals. You gotta get inside the animals. Well, I didn't get that. What did you get? How quick? Very, very, very quick. Speedy Gonzalez quick. Make Speedy Gonzalez look like regular Gonzalez kind of quick. So price action, pushing it up towards the baseline. That'd be fabulous. That'd be fabulous. The thing that's happening, it's a downtrend, right? It's downtrend. It might happen, but doesn't change anything. Horizontal level, you need to get back above $7.88. It's doing that in the near future. I wouldn't bet on it. Eric, I'll have to catch up on the ricey segment after work tonight. Novice draw of pretty lines here. LRC entry is 52 cents. IMX night finish falling yet. Holy shit. You really know how to get those stickers in. LRC, where are you, LRC? A lot there. It should have been LRC 52 cents. This is a good entry. Whoops. Golly. I mean, you're talking about over here? Not points. 6-4. We've already beyond there, Coco. You're looking for an extension? Why are we talking? You talking historical price action? Why are we talking about that? Where is this? This level, horizontal level. It must be a horizontal level. Must be. It has to be. Here's 62. I'll just draw a line at 62. What is it, Coco? We've had the conversation. You said that. I said, why are you talking about this? And you said the same thing again. And I said, I don't know what you mean. And you kept saying the same thing. And now we're at sort of a bit of an impasse. So, this is what you're thinking. Well, I mean, is it because of this previous resistance? And then the breakout zone from around here? This period of long form consolidation. Is this period of trend there? Is it? Is it what picks the beak? Is it what gets you all excited? Ooh. This is a negative trend. As soon as it, yo, Coco's playing with stuff. Since Tennessee here, that's represented by the pinky line. Yeah, horizontal support. Not even a shoes driver line, right? Look at these colors. They're beautiful. They're beautiful colors, Eric. What do you think? I love them. I am in love with them. They are beautiful. I'll never change them. I'll change them anytime I feel like it. So, I don't know why Coco likes playing with power tools. I'm going to have to move them. That's what she's telling me. Right, so, they shouldn't be on the piano anyway. It's not normal life. What, Coco? No, I won't teach how to use a drill. My lord, Colonel Roberts, how goes? My lord? Okay, hello, my lads. Hello, lads. My lads. So, I mean, I'm just doing this because this is also pretty colours, right? That's all I'm doing it for, because the purple and the yellow go so well together. It's nice. It's really, really nice. So you can do another one. Look, yummy. Oh, yes, look. But though they are around this horizontal level, it is interesting because it's a very primed area for potentially could bounce. It's just already got there once and bounced. On that previous bounce, when it got in around these levels, the last time, sure, it came back up to 236, shot the bed, and came back down here again. So that doesn't speak to some real long strengths there. Perhaps a say, GME breaking out. Breaking it out. Boom. 122, spot 20. Oh, look at all these drawings. It's nearly impossible to see what's going on now. Come on. Stretch, and relax. So there's a really strong candle, obviously, on a daily time frame. Really strong candle. To get a bullish engulfing close would necessitate price action being above 123.40. 123.40. I'd say the horizontal level, that's 128. Yeah, this would be the important one to get back above, for sure. What's this? This is speculating the previous high when we were at there. 1, 2, 3 touches. At this stage, I am not seeing a breakout yurt. I'm not seeing a breakout yurt. See, he's coming up for a test, you see. And that'll coincide with the top side of the bearish control zone. Look left, you're at a horizontal level, not breaking out yet. 15 minutes, what are you saying? There's a flash up at 127.7, so reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. What's the rest of that song go like? Yo, finally able to catch a live show with my schedule. Hello, moons, and your schedule. Welcome to the show. I have a cup of tea here. It's freezing cold. Rocky Outcrop is... This is the by Compass Financial. A brand new, if I remember correctly, based in Switzerland, which further complicates my question. Oh my goodness. Complicated. So I say, good point, Tubes, but its impact on the markets is minimal. What ETFs have exposure to those as it happens? What are you guys talking about? You're really talking about complicated things. 127.70. That's what I understand. It's $5 away on these lower term time frames. You know, you'd easily go for there by the end of the day. Easy. I was thinking if you were quoting Woody from Toy Story. No, Woody from Toy Story quotes me. And he doesn't give me credit. That is such a very trade-spotting thing to say. So what else does Tradespotting say? Seeing as I'm in for him today. He talks about Rocky's Flash. It's like a crux for him now because it's so good. It's like an opium den. Can I please have some more of that Flash? And what else? 30 minutes, you got it? Yeah, I love it there. 30 minutes, this is what I was looking at earlier, and I was like, 30 minutes is just like, get out of my face, get out of my garden, shut your mouth. It's already had positive cross too. Oh, on the DMI I'm talking about. Yo, Coco, boy, that was a big jump. What do you want to do? Oh, fuck you, microphone. Coco's absolutely brilliant. You'll be loving to know it. Coco's absolutely loving. It's loving a self-7 greeting. Hi, Jimmy. Thank you for everything. You're welcome, Jake. Thanks for being here. Thanks very much. It's appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Please, sir, can you have some more, sir? Look at the orange. The orange. Orange. It's not really orange. It just looks like orange. What the other colours? It doesn't look like orange from here. What am I talking about? Anyway, 19:35. So there's 25 minutes till the market's closed. Will this continue? If so, 128 topside, 127 spot. RockyFlash.com. And then, hi Jimmy. Hi. Glad to hear Coco's still being Coco. Can you hear that? That's Coco. She's jumping into the paper now and then down underneath it. Would have been a really good wee clip if it got the camera in, but then, you know, it might break and then it'll be 3 or 4 years later. Oh, because we could technical difficulties. I have to stop doing those stupid voices. I don't even know who I'm trying to take the piss out of. Myself, as if I don't, it's myself, right? So price action is managed to recover above 50 simple period in the 30-minute time frame. That's really good. Trading outside the top side of the Bollinger Band. That's not sustainable. Unless we are really going crazy on a breakout, that's not sustainable. It's not going to stay there. At least come back. It obviously will move up with the price action. And so, you know, not desperately worried about it. Obviously, the basis line itself, very positive move there. So that's the center of the yellows. I suppose it should be a different color, shouldn't it? What will we go with, gang? What will we go with? We'll go with. So many choices today. We'll go with something like salmon, and we'll make it thick as heck. There is big salmon. That's not really. It's probably farmed salmon. Right, it's not got that healthy salmon look. The crying shame really probably rots your brain. So, price action in the golden pocket now. Nice, like to see it. That's at the top side of this. Wait a minute. No, this is the retracement one. What is it, Coco? I have to check out what's up with Coco. She's yapping too much for it to be like, I don't know why she's doing it. Rocker up Property Life 5 Luna. I've only recently gotten into crypto because of LSD Dynamics, because of the links to Jimmy and becoming Holy Trinity of stonks. The Luna. You know how much you were getting Luna for staking BNB back when it launched onto it, just the Binance nonsense. Incredible. Good move. Pardon me, I think I'm breathing cat hair. Yo, Papa Shap, Papa Shap. Yo, Papa Shap, Papa Shap. And on that note, I think we have to end. Why, Coco, have you been streaming on the internet? Coco, have you been streaming? Coco been streaming when I've been sleeping. And what else is going on? Or is she cleaning herself on the microphone? Why am I eating it? So many questions. Tomorrow, folks, we shall answer them.